Theo here with Amateur Sports TV. I thought I was going to duck up, but I got tracked down by a track and field member, Stephen Roziatowski. Say that 5 times fast because I won't. This gentleman is going to be taking care of Team Toba's track and field duties in a couple of weeks.
Yes, I will be.
Which lengths of distance do you run, Stephen?
Oh, I run short distance, so it's more like with the 100 and 200 and the 4x100 relay.
Okay. Those are my kind of races too. I wasn't built for long distances. I was built more for speed.
Yeah.
So the 1, the 2, the 4x1. Tell me about your practice regime and how do you prepare for track events like this? Because are you going to be running just one a day? Would you run more than one a day, or do you know your schedule yet in Smith Current?
Yeah, it's most likely usually like 2 times per day. Usually it'll be say one for short distance and the other's kind of like field events, even for shot put or long jump. So it's kind of in between mixtures of times, even if it's per hours or during through the times through Swift Currents. So
okay. So do you have a personal best time for the 100?
Most likely the personal best in the 100 was 12.23. And usually my times in the 100 are around 13.45, 13.60, something like that.
Still pretty fast.
Yeah.
A lot faster than me, I'll say. If I have to get on a bike to get that fast, I might meet you at the 100-meter spot. That's all I got to say, Steve, about that. So in terms of before a race, I mean, obviously light meals, trying to stay as hydrated as possible.
Yeah.
You got to be light on your feet, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Always make sure that you're drinking lots of water, staying hydrated, and eats a lot of proteins and stuff like that. So it's more about staying healthy and fit and keep vibrating. Just always make sure that you're there to go and just ready for the big meets when it comes to that time. So
keeping loose, keeping ready, keeping fast.
Absolutely.
I'm going to touch real quick on the 4x100 because it probably has the hardest thing to do really at speeds at that fast, passing the baton. Now, which position are you in the 4x1? Is it still a passing baton in the 4x1?
It is. Most likely the passing the baton is always want to make sure that that you're not even too close or crunch up at that time, but you always want to make sure they're stepping a little bit forward a bit, and then basically that's when you pass the baton when you know that they're ready to finish it off during through the last little bit of the track.
So tell me a bit of that technique, how that works. Do you pass from the right hand to the left, the right to the right? Do you tell your teammate in front of you when to start going, kind of thing?
Usually it's more likely that if I had the baton on the right, then I would pass the other person, athlete's baton to the left. I would say hi to that person, even if it's from the slap, of course, of the hand. And always want to make sure that you're basically running at that speed and know that you're just going to be ready for it to finish it off in the end. So
is there a distance that you have to pass the baton in?
Usually I think it's 100% at the time. More likely it would be 90%, but always want to make sure that you're not dropping the baton when you're in that lane.
Right on. So what position are you in the 4x1?
I'm in the 3rd position.
So you're going to be getting a baton from 2 and then handing it to 4.
Yeah.
So, and do you get nervous at all when you do that, or is it pretty much just synonymous, easy motions, ready to go?
Most likely for track, you always want to make sure that you're calm and still, and just don't ever worry about the stuff that's beyond you. Just worry about, what's coming your way. Always make sure you give it your best effort, 100% all the way out, because you know what? The key thing to track is just have fun, make great friends out there. That's the important thing. That's all about the sport.
Excellent. Stephen Roziatowski. I said it right again, right?
Yes, I did.
Awesome. Congratulations on the team.
Thank you.
Good luck in a couple of weeks.
Thank you.
Bring some hardware home, all right?
Thank you.
We're talking track and field with Stephen Roziatowski, Team Toba. Theo with Amateur Sports TV.